Then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want a blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, go around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy your dog tags the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21. Salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Savage, fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern. Like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me. You in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share it.
We'll see the Houston Rockets. Matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now, here's Durant. Williams with the steal. And a wide-open look for SGA. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now, Kevin Durant. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And so Houston again turning it over. Here's Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And drawing first blood, no coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. That three off the mark. Inside. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up. Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
SGA into the lane. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And here's Smith. Defended by Holmgren. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Adams in the corner. Here's Durant. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Dort. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Thompson. Screened by Adams. It's Thompson off the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by SGA.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Back to Adams. Pass to Eason. Screen by Smith. Down low. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Williams, that's a two-pointer. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by a point. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Dort wide open. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And a wide open look for Capella. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The shot's good. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now. It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. The fans are making noise here in Cleveland for the Cavaliers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Okongwu a screen. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Johnson surveying the floor. Reza Shea in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
It's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce and just able to get by the defense.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Now, here's Garland. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley inside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Driving the lane. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Excellent defense from Daniels. Now Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Atlanta with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Inside, back to Mitchell. Hunter with it, to the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Down low, Okongwu.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Mobley. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Garland. Here's Hunter. Excellent D there by Johnson. Now, Rizachet. Johnson attacking. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Kennard, the bounce back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Passed away to the paint. Rebound by Kispert. The Hawks leading by 8. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Porzingis. Count that bucket.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Outside, Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So it's the Hawks now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Over Daniels. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks leading by 11. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They set the screen. Here's Rizachet. Nice D from Bryant. Mitchell looking it over. It's Mitchell driving. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Screen by Porzingis. Johnson attacking. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. And stolen by Daniels. Porzingis with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. That bucket in no time at all. Porzingis has got 10.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Number 17.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here is Ball. Pass to Tyson. 4 on the clock. The drop. What a
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's not going to go for him.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
So both teams making some changes here. Atlanta leading by 9. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Yep, that one goes in there. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The putback. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will. Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. 6 to shoot. For the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Did you see that? Donovan Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
To the middle. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Okongwu was screened. Here's Alexander Walker. That one misses. It's his fifth miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Garland. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding at both ends.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Atlanta leading by 8.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
To the wing on the left. Pulls up. A shot by Okongwu. No good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now, here's Hunter. The three from Garland. .153 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rizachet. Still scoreless. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And he sinks the second. Here's Ball. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Ball. Out to Nance. Back to Ball. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Ball's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Daniels has got his second bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Atlanta leading by 11. Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Fades. Porzingis can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. Pass to Merrill. Outside, Ball. Nance a screen. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hunter with it, now defended by McCollum. Outside Garland. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And taken away by Johnson. Pushing it up. Back to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And 12 points for Porzingis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The Hawks leading by 13. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Garland. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Mobley is screened. Back to Hunter. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. At one point, they led by 16. McCollum outside. In the corner, Kennard with it. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland, creamed from outside.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Garland rips down the board. Mitchell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 6.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Okongwu. Johnson. And that time also a missed shot. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Rebounded by Allen inside. Mitchell outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them, with no doubt in their minds that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Cleveland.
Oh, it's good!
And there's Garland coming up big. His confidence has to be through the roof.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Daniel. It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Now Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mitchell fires. And the 3 misses. Here he goes. Hunter there for the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. It's in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and
think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look.
Never had this dollars, I swear, been different. We flexing our muscles like we finished living. Big, only not no budget. My pockets is fat, DJ Mustard. Know them boys tender, they flop, they busters. And I go get hop in the whip and I might start drifting. First round 5-star, boy, been committed. Hey, chat, thanks for another 10 gifted. Creek lifestyle, volume 2, different. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in. Okay. I like I'm missing a toe. Okay. I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion, tell him to go. Go, 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 go.
It's been 2 years, and Steven has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together, because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot, but not doing a lot, and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Being lanes in the space for a hot minute. And the scale bit off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down, and they need a new sound. Take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. Okay. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Okay. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they move on my pace. Okay. East side got a song to rotate. Okay. It's a hit, make my way to home base. Okay. Time's up, now you stuck all in the rush. You need to catch up while I set up my case. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. 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 I blame you for letting me in the pool.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. The shake. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Back to Allen. Here's Tyson. And he banks in the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Randall. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Fires it. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's off on the layup. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen a screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tyson. Now Garland. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Cleveland again missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Right side McDaniels. Back to Randall. Launches a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Now here's Garland. Still without a bucket.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
DiVincenzo driving. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Lets it fly. Garland, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. For 3, Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randall's got 6 points.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Now here's Garland. Back to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Cleveland again missing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Allen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Edwards, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
It's Edwards on the wing. Wide open. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Minnesota. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Out to Garland. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Mobley. Check by Randall. Mobley, no good. Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards for 3. They grab their own miss. Gobert working inside.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The try by Mobley. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Mitchell. And here's Allen. 4 on the clock. The drive by Mobley. Edwards pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did. Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Tomlin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's the break. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland working the ball around now. Puts the move on. With the second effort, here's Tomlin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Garland. Over Conley. And the shot is good by Garland. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Now Reed. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. Tomlin pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen, right side. On the wing, Mitchell. Nice D from Reed. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ingles from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Timberwolves lead by 14. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Edwards for 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here's Edwards outside. Tomlin pulls it in. Garland with the ball. He takes it in. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 5 now.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. Can't connect from short range. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. It's tipped. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside. Gobert no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Tomlin. The 3 ball. Randall pulls down the board. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. The rebound by Garland. And it's Cleveland's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Tomlin. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Edwards for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Cavaliers making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside. Here's Tomlin. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
And Nance with the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. All alone. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And here's Mitchell. Guarded by Edwards. Nance outside. Down low. Back to Mitchell. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Garland with the ball. Steven.
I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. Here's Garland. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game. To the paint.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Yep, that one goes.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
It's stolen. Allen outside. Outside Mitchell. Over Edwards. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Edwards is doubled. Up top, Reed. Back to Edwards. The teardrop. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Tyson. Had a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 14. Now here's Randall. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Randall fires. The triple drops.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's McDaniels. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shoots a 3. Cleared away by Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 17. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From downtown. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
Randall with the drive. Here's McDaniels. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 20. The three from Mitchell. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam. Now Edwards driving to the basket. Fires the three. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Mitchell. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
From deep, Mobley. Off the mark. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.